Have you ever looked around your home and felt completely overwhelmed by clutter? You're not alone. In today's fast paced world, maintaining an organized living space can seem like an impossible task. In this video, let's talk about 20 do's and don'ts of decluttering and organization. The time management revolution. 1. Let's kick things off with something that might sound counterintuitive: setting a timer for your decluttering sessions. This simple act creates boundaries that prevent burnout and keeps you focused. When you know you only have 30 minutes or an hour to tackle a specific area, you'll be amazed at how efficiently you work. The ticking clock creates a sense of urgency that propels you forward, turning what might have been an all-day project into a series of productive sprints. Try the Pomodoro technique: 25 minutes of intense focus followed by a 5-minute break, and watch your productivity soar. 2. However, even with this technique, you need to recognize your limits. Working for more than 2 hours without a substantial break is a recipe for disaster. Your decision-making abilities deteriorate, your energy plummets, and what started as productive decluttering can quickly devolve into mindless shuffling of items. Science backs this up. Studies show that our brains need regular breaks to maintain optimal function. So respect your mental bandwidth and take that break. Step outside, hydrate, or stretch. Your refreshed mind will thank you with renewed clarity and efficiency when you return. 3. Maintaining an organized home isn't a one-and-done achievement, but rather an ongoing process. This is where scheduled maintenance sessions become your best friend. By blocking time in your calendar, perhaps Sunday afternoons or Wednesday evenings, you create a consistent rhythm that prevents clutter from accumulating to overwhelming levels. These regular check-ins address small issues before they become major projects, keeping your space perpetually functional. Think of it as preventative medicine for your home. 4. The enemy of organization is indecision. How many maybe piles have you created that ended up staying exactly where you placed them for weeks or months? Procrastinating on decision-making is perhaps the single biggest obstacle to maintaining an organized home. When you encounter an item, decide immediately: keep, donate, trash, or relocate. Developing this decisive mindset takes practice but becomes second nature over time. Remember, most items are replaceable, and few decisions about your possessions are truly irreversible. 5. When tackling organization projects, distinguish between sorting and organizing as separate phases. Sorting involves making decisions about what stays and what goes, while organizing is about finding proper homes for the items you're keeping. These tasks require different mental energies, and trying to do both simultaneously often leads to confusion and inefficiency. Sort first, then organize. This methodical approach yields better results and is less mentally taxing. 6. Your physical and mental state significantly impacts your decision-making abilities. Ever notice how you're more likely to say, "just keep it all," when you're exhausted? Trying to make organizational decisions when tired inevitably leads to poor choices that you'll likely regret later. Schedule your decluttering sessions for times when you're naturally more energetic and alert. For morning people, this might be weekend mornings. For night owls, perhaps early evening. Respect your natural rhythms to make better decisions. 7. Looking at an entire room or home that needs organization can be paralyzing. The antidote: break large projects into smaller, manageable tasks. Instead of organize the kitchen, try organize the spice cabinet or even organize the baking supplies. These smaller tasks provide clear starting and ending points, creating a sense of accomplishment that fuels momentum. Each completed mini-task becomes a victory that propels you toward the larger goal. 8. Consistency is crucial in organization projects. Half-finished sorting creates more chaos than you started with and can be deeply discouraging. Once you begin sorting a category or area, commit to seeing it through to completion. If time constraints are a concern, choose an even smaller project that you can finish in the available time. The satisfaction of completion will motivate you for future tasks, while abandoned projects become monuments to procrastination. 9. Small daily actions yield dramatic long-term results. Establishing a 10-minute daily tidying routine, perhaps making the bed, clearing countertops, and returning items to their homes, prevents clutter from accumulating. These quick sessions maintain the baseline of organization that makes deeper organizing projects less necessary and less daunting. Over weeks and months, these brief daily habits compound into transformative results. 10. Life gets busy, and it's tempting to skip scheduled organizing sessions when other priorities arise. However, consistency is the secret ingredient to long-term organization success. When you repeatedly cancel your organizational commitments, you send yourself the message that maintaining your space isn't a priority. Treat these appointments with yourself as non negotiable, just as you would a meeting with an important client or a medical appointment. Your future self will thank you for your consistency. Maximizing your space, the art of spatial organization. 11th, effective space utilization begins with accurate measurements. Before purchasing any storage solution, measure your spaces, not once, but twice. This simple step prevents the disappointment and waste of buying containers that don't fit. Take note of height, width, and depth, and consider door clearances and drawer pulls. Bringing these measurements with you while shopping ensures that your purchases will integrate seamlessly into your space rather than becoming part of the problem. 12. A common organization mistake is cramming too many items into shelves and drawers. Overcrowding not only damages your belongings, but also makes them difficult to access, defeating the purpose of organization. Aim to fill storage spaces to about 80% capacity, leaving room for easy retrieval and visual breathing space. This white space in your storage areas creates a sense of calm and makes maintaining organization significantly easier. 13. Life is dynamic, and your storage needs will evolve. When designing storage solutions, leave room for growth in key areas. Your cookbook collection may expand, your children's toy preferences will change, and your hobby supplies may increase. Building in this flexibility from the start prevents your systems from breaking down as your needs change. This foresight transforms organization from a one-time event into a sustainable lifestyle. 14. The two deep rule is a game changer for accessible storage. When items are stacked more than 2 deep, the ones in back essentially disappear from your awareness, becoming forgotten or duplicated unnecessarily. Limiting stacking to 2 items deep ensures everything remains visible and accessible. If deeper storage is unavoidable, reserve these areas for seasonal or rarely used items, and maintain an inventory so you know what's stored in the depths. 15. Don't forget to look up. Vertical space is often the most underutilized real estate in homes. Wall-mounted shelves, pegboards, hanging organizers, and tall bookcases capitalize on vertical space without consuming precious floor area. In kitchens, pot racks and magnetic knife strips free up drawer and counter space. In offices, wall-mounted file systems keep important papers accessible but off your workspace. This three-dimensional thinking multiplies your functional space dramatically. 16th, strategic placement of items based on frequency of use transforms daily efficiency. Items used daily should be stored at easy-to-reach heights in accessible locations, while seasonal or rarely used items can be placed in less convenient spots. This intuitive arrangement reduces frustration and saves time. Take a moment to consider how often you use each category of items, and let this analysis guide your organization decisions. 17. The flow of movement through your space profoundly impacts its functionality. Furniture should be arranged to create clear pathways that support your natural movement patterns. Avoid creating obstacles that force awkward navigation or detours. In high-traffic areas, maintain wider pathways. In more intimate spaces, furniture can be arranged more closely. This thoughtful circulation planning makes your entire home feel more spacious and reduces daily frustration. 18. Natural light is precious. Don't block it with tall furniture or cluttered windowsills. Allowing sunlight to penetrate deeply into your spaces not only makes rooms appear larger, but also impacts your mood and energy levels. Position furniture perpendicular to windows rather than parallel when possible, and keep window treatments simple and easy to open fully. This light-conscious arrangement creates a more uplifting atmosphere throughout your home. 19. Corners often become dead spaces in homes, but with thoughtful planning, they can become functional assets. Corner shelving units, angled furniture pieces, or custom storage solutions can transform these awkward spaces into organizational powerhouses. Rotating organizers, lazy Susans, make deep corner cabinets in kitchens fully accessible. In living areas, corner desks or reading nooks create purpose in previously wasted space. These corner solutions add valuable square footage to your functional area. 20. The space required for door swings is frequently overlooked in organization planning. Doors need clearance to open fully, and blocking this swing space creates daily annoyance. When arranging furniture or storage, map out the full arc of every door, including cabinet doors, and keep this space clear. If space is tight, consider replacing swinging doors with sliding options, or installing door stops to prevent damage to walls and furniture. This simple consideration prevents countless small frustrations. If you enjoy watching this video, support my channel by liking and subscribing. Until next time.